Hello there, Taurus. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's for Taurus for December of 2019. We're at the end of the year. Wow, Merry Christmas to everybody that celebrates it. I can't believe how quick this has been. Geez, it just flew by. I don't know about all you guys, but for me it did. For everybody who's new out there, we pull 4 cards for the month, use the bottom card on the deck for the overall view of the month, and we'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, I am an empath, so I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. I guess it makes all of the Tauruses named Frankie for the time of the reading. Look at your moon sign and your rising sign. You get a more comprehensive view of the month, and I don't believe the cards will go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out throughout the month as an overall theme. Now I have a short message for us. The beginning of it is like, if I'm tired, and these cards are kind of showing it, and this is a holiday season, it's like give others some responsibility, and it'll tell them take this job or that job, whatever, that type of energy. But the other one was very strange, and it's if I feel as if someone's trying to pull the wool over my eyes, tell me something that's not true, I want to sit down, say a prayer, say illuminate. That's what I do. It's like if someone's manipulating me, I want to see clearly that my intuition or my judgment is right. I always say reveal and illume that which, right? Just show me what I need to see. And my husband does it in a different way. It's like this little, there is prayer out of the Bible. He always says, there is nothing that is covered that shall not be revealed. And then I will clearly see what's going on under the table, or be it trying to pull the wool over my eyes or manipulate me. And we have a card in here, and before I even laid the cards, when I was getting our message, I was like, uh-oh, I bet that card will show up if it belongs with this message, and it did. So take that message however it's going to mean, keep your rose-colored glasses in the drawer with your sunglasses because it's cold here. I don't know what it's doing where you guys live. We have good words here. They are enthusiasm, harmony, honesty, birth, and light. And that's actually good words, and I can see the enthusiasm card here and the enthusiasm and harmony actually right here in the cards. And this could be our honesty. This is our card on the bottom of the deck. It's the Queen of Cups energy, so that's water energy, male or female. It'll be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio type energy. I did say male or female. These are general readings, so it's a very good energy to have around us in that way, because it could be like someone that's important, that is really wise in the ways of love, very loving, their self, very receptive. Let's say it's someone that's going to help me, so it be a kindly person in our lives with someone that has water in their chart, but it's a very mature energy. For men, sometimes this can be the person that I love, this Queen of Cups energy. It can be a creative person. Sometimes they're artistic, because of the water energy. They're very visionary and have real highly attuned psychic ability. So some of us with that original message, we're being called forward to use our good judgment and our intuition this month for whatever reason. So this energetics is very developed, very honest, like our word, light, like our word, and harmonious and enthusiastic. But everything they say is tempered. It's tempered with all the intuition is tempered with mature judgment. And with that original message, that might be very important. If we see something that's untoward, is the way they said to say it, or something that's just not, right. So if it doesn't if it doesn't represent a person in our life, it would be something that we were working on, like maybe a creative endeavor, but something that would have a real or a circumstance in our life with an emotional tone that would be really positive, very helpful, for us. That it's that type of energy, or someone that would be helpful to us also. But if it's a person in our life, they'd be loving, kind, like predisposed to helping us, serving us, being very enthusiastic, kind natured, that this is the best mother energy that I ever had. It's that type of energetics that goes along with Queen of Cups energy. So if it's a person that I needed to ask for help, it would be a person that would help me, that would be loyal, they would protect my confidences, things like that. Okay, now this goes along with our original message also, because it's a Four Cups energy, and this is a card that is apathy, like this state of apathy where I'm in withdrawal, like bleh, just sitting there looking stupid. Look at this poor guy. It's like enough is enough. He's sat there in the corner so long that he's grown ivy out of his head because he hasn't washed it for a long time. So I really, with this card, it comes after the Three of Cups, which is celebratory energy. So it could be the letdown after the party or whatever, but it's a rest away from the hectic excitement of that Three of Cups energy. And a lot of us are having a lot of celebratory energy this month. So it's a card of drifting and dreaming for a while before we get back into the everyday grind, this is the way it is, gotta start, do this, do that. So it's withdrawing our energy from a situation or a person after a really intense, like emotional involvement where we need space. Like, give me some space. I got to get away from it. It feels like, oh, you know, just let me go away and rest and be by myself for a little bit. It's what's the other, like postpartum blues, when you're let down after the baby, the uh, everyday things we have to face when we're trying to make a marriage work, like cleaning and cooking and this, that, the other thing. It's the, what does it say? Nitty gritty of everyday affairs. But I love this card because I look at it and all I can see is this cup coming out of the clouds, these beautiful golden clouds. Now, the three other cups in this card are filled. So they're things that this person has experienced or done, blah, blah, blah. But the other cup that's coming out of the clouds, right, is the cup that is held by the hand of the source or the hand of God. So while I'm in this daydreaming, getting away from it all state, it's what can I fill this cup with? Because it's empty and it's coming to us from spirit or the source or the universe. So I kind of see the card versus what it means as just a way to fill the cup with the things that I want. Not the things that I don't want in my life, but the things that I want. And what better way to find out what I want than to have some alone time and sit with my spirit, sit with the light, like our word, birth a new idea that the universe is bringing to me, or bringing forward for me, because in that is choice. And the best way, in my mind, to be able to make appropriate or right choice, right, is to be able to sit with my intuition, to be able to, be with myself. Cards are sliding all over the place because I think we're going to need it with this original message here, because our next card here is the Seven of Swords card. And that is, it's a card that calls for caution in all of our dealings. You know, it's like a roundabout action or indirect communication where nothing is what it seems to be, and we have to use like our brain and our wit and our good judgment, in order to achieve our aims. And sometimes we became like overconfident, we're like overconfident and we think we're in the top spot, and we are right now with this card. We are, but the word is prudence. But lack of proper prudence can still do us in. So we have the upper hand over some type of a crazy, tricky situation, but we'd still have to exercise caution in handling all of our affairs with this card. It's a time to begin like new attempts to overcome previous failures, but we can't be the bull in the china shop, and we Tauruses are the bull, right? You can't be the bull in the china shop, because it's not the way we'll be able to do or get the things that we need. So it's a card of discretion, discrimination, diplomacy, evasive action. It is required, and we might not like being like that because we're pretty straightforward. We might not like it, but it's the best way to achieve success. And it also is a card where we can get some like really good advice, and we have the Queen of Cups energy here, which is a card that gives good intuitive advice, right? Now this is also called the card of the thief, which is quite interesting because the premise behind this card is the guy goes into the camp. There's 7 swords on here. He steals 5 of those swords in broad daylight, right? And the other 2, everybody sees him when he steals them. Everybody saw him steal them. So to me, he's the white elephant in the living room. Maybe that thing that's manipulating me that I need clarity about. So if I think someone is manipulating me, ask Spirit to clearly show me what is going on. Also, it can, the other thing that pops in my mind is it can be probably, or can be, someone like stealing my intellectual property. Like I have an idea at work for a really good project we could do, and I speak it to a coworker and they go present it to the boss as if it's their idea, not mine. It's that kind of energy. So I think of it as going through the back door, like this roundabout thing, and like keeping under the radar, not being overconfident to the point where it's detriment to me. And from then on, I can always enter through the front door from then on. So it also tells me be careful who I'm speaking to, or be careful what I'm giving out, because this is a good energy, trustworthy, loyal, honorable, high, mature intuition, good judgment, right? And then we get this other energy along with our original message. It's like, whoa, you know? So we want to keep our eyes, what do I want to say? Eyes on the prize this month, and keep our lip zipped in other circumstances, maybe where we don't know how trustworthy someone is, you know? Where we don't know. We haven't known them long enough. Maybe it's that, you know, someone new coming in, or we haven't known them long enough. Maybe that could be part of that weird energetics, because our next card here is the Strength card, and that means we have come through it all, severe trials and tribulations, and we've triumphed. You know, we have like this really deep inner strength, you know. Our light is shining, like our word here. We are honest, we're harmonious, you know. We're like firmly connected to our instinctual world, which is this crazy lion here. Look at this. She's holding the lion, right, scratching his nose, and his tongue is falling out of his mouth. So she's tamed the lion. And I always think of my one cat that you can hear all the rustling and carrying on in my videos. That's my cat on the floor. Sometimes she'll jump right on the table in front of me and I have to chase her away. But she has no teeth. When you pet her back leg in a certain spot, her tongue falls out. That's what the lion looks like. So this is a card of intuition, you know. And when we're so in control of like our gut instinct, that we can use it to our benefit and also to the benefit of others, you know. So we're really connected to spirit this month, and that will protect us and that will care for us in any type of situation. So anything that is out, like, are outside of us this month, is not going to count as much as how we feel inside. That gut instinct, you know, because our inner nature would be supporting us. So spirit would be supporting us in all that we do, all that we would hope to do. So if I'm in conflict, right, with my logical mind, this month I'd be following my intuitive mind, because that would be the most important thing in the decision-making process, whatever it is that I'm deciding about. And it would have to feel like that Queen of Cups energy, feel right to me. So whatever decision I make, or any actions that I take, they will be very successful if I follow my gut. If I follow my gut, if that makes sense to you. So this month we are on. I think a lot of us, if the Queen of Cups is not an energetics that is outside of us, she might be energetics, she might be energetics that we're to step up into or step up with, you know, that mature psychic development, you know, tempered with that's tempered with reason, if that makes any sense to you. Tempered with reason. That's the way they said to say it. Mature psychic judgment tempered with reason, Reason would be the facts, asking Spirit for illumination and clarity, okay? Because we're going to come out on top of this in the end, because our next card here is the Three of Cups. So we have the Queen of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Queen of Cups, or the Three of Cups, duh, and the Three of Cups. So we have a lot. Oh, sorry about that. I'm getting a City of Asheville thing here. We have the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups is the celebratory energy I was talking about before. Okay? So this is a celebration. Something's been brought to completion, victory, success, energy like that comes around it. The act of love, like the Two of Cups energy. Um, Two people come together, and the third thing could be producing a baby, producing a project, producing an idea. This is, I hope you guys' water's okay, because they're telling me mine might not be today. Sorry about that. I forgot to take it off the thing. It can be a creative venture, some type of creative venture that produced a saleable product, right, that I'm celebrating, and a time of celebration. So for a lot of us, this could be maybe the Christmas holiday energies also. It would be success, plenty, merriment, celebration that's at hand. Our feelings, which could have been murky before, uh, are clear, our illumination, our understanding. We'd be understanding our emotional problems, and we would have patterns in our life now that are positive, that growth producing, things like that that are very helpful for us. So we'd be on our way to very great things. And I think that's part of that. Watch who you open your mouth. I'm sorry about that. That's why I'm yelling. And our strength card, overcoming a lot of this heavy duty energy, using our intuition, not with that Seven of Swords, not telling everybody everything about us, all that kind of energetics coming in with it, you know. I think the strength card sometimes could come after we were maybe really sick for some of us and laid up for a while, and now it's time to celebrate that type of energy. Also, it could be, you know, in our lives. It's just nice, flowing. Everything I'm doing is going to come to success, but use my good judgment and my intuition, right? Using my good judgment, using my intuition in order to make sure, I want to say, make sure that I really have something that's right and appropriate to me to be able to celebrate, to be able to celebrate. That's the way they're saying it, because that's going to be the fruition of all of this hard work that I've been doing to pursue something. And the end result is the celebration, like the new creative thing, the Two Cups producing a result, okay? Producing a result that's beneficial to us, that moves us forward on our path. That's what they want me to say. Our, our card is life purpose. Good gravy. You can't make them up. It says the purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding a purpose. Instead, focus on serving the purpose, and the purpose will serve you. I think that's what all this energetics is about. And we had the word birth there along with this Three of Cups, like producing something out of the two coming together. And really, you know, I'm also thinking, paying attention to the people around us, watching what's going on, making sure we're trusting the right people in our life. It says this card comes as a reminder you needn't struggle to find your life purpose. Don't worry about how to make good money in a meaningful career, and don't concern yourself with quitting or starting a new job or profession. Instead, just follow the path of the natural desire. That's all our intuitive, the Queen of Cups and the Strength card here. Following the path of the natural desire, talent, and passion with the full intent of bringing joy to yourself and others. Your life purpose doesn't need to be defined or pinpointed. It's a process and not a category. Give all worries about money or career to God and to the angels. You're on the right path towards your life purpose. Focus on one step at a time with respect to your purpose, and release fears about the future to your angels. What you're doing right now is part of your purpose. That's pretty fascinating, being as we're coming into the new year and we're so strong and intuitive and celebratory and using our instinct. I think it's going to be a really exciting time for us, an exciting new year also, Taurus. And I think we're getting to the bottom of whatever was troubling us too, if we keep that intuition going. Well, Taurus, that's our reading for this month. I want to tell you all, thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and for your comments. I read each and every one of them, and I really appreciate them. If you want to know more about me or go neb about me, all the information's down below the screen in the About section. Or if you need to set an appointment with me, all the information to be able to do that is under the screen over at the website. That's in the About section. 2 short videos over there that one explains a prayer class, the other one explains the sutras I put out there for you. Videos are like 5-6 minutes long. Prayer class is 2.5 hours long. It tells you how, why, and how to format prayers and why you do them that way. And the sutras are simple thought forms. Put in a 5-minute a day meditation. It enhances the clear perceptions dramatically. We all need that now, don't we? Anyhow, to everybody I've met, but they're over at the website, and all of you I've met through 3 whole years of doing YouTubes, everybody that I've met through 31 years of doing this work, I want to tell you all it's been an honor, privilege, and a pleasure and joy to serve you, and I hopefully will see you back here next year. Bye-bye.